Well, a breast cancer diagnosis can be a tough pill to swallow, especially if you have to lose your breasts. The entire ordeal is traumatic and can have a woman feeling abnormal when she thinks of what her chest will look like. But there's help if you find yourself in this predicament. Sieska Adderley tells us in this edition of Who Do I Call, what you may want to consider doing when it regards breast reconstruction.
Plastic surgeon Dr. Carleen Fitzcharles says it's really up to the patient whether or not they choose to do reconstruction. For a lot of women, they don't want to see themselves with a flat chest. Dr. Fitzcharles says women who can get the procedure have two options, either implant or tissue-based.
At the time of mastectomy, we will insert an expander, and then we leave you for about a few months, 6 to 8 months, to allow the tissues to settle and a proper capsule to form. And then we do a second surgery where we put a permanent implant in.
The implant can be silicone or saline and lasts for 10 years, but in some cases up to 20, 30 years. Dr. Fitzcharles added that reconstruction usually uses your own tissue and that the abdominal tissue works best. Now, it's one thing to say you're interested in breast reconstruction, but are you eligible?
If you have any pre-morbid conditions before, having said that, high blood pressure and diabetes doesn't prevent you from having a reconstruction, but you have to be under control. You have to be within a certain body mass index, because the higher your body mass index is, the more complications you tend to get after surgery. You have to be somebody who has no cardiac disease, because heart disease will add to the complications of surgery.
The procedure can cost a couple $1,000s and depends on what is needed.
The expander will range anywhere from $600 to $1,000 for one. So you need, if you're doing both sides, you need two. And then the final implant can range anywhere, again, from $500, $600 to $3,000, $4,000.
So if you have any other consumer-related issues, email me at sieska@znsbahamas.com or call 502-3871, and together we'll figure out who to call. Sieska Adderley, ZNS Network News.